Okay. So. Flip that over. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Laurie the Croc, how are you, dude? I'm just wondering, if I've no, you can catch me in the Discord quite regularly. And sort of streaming time is usual sort of stream time. But yeah, you must have been just as busy as what I've been. Um, I'm just wondering what to do. Oh, don't be sorry, man. Don't be sorry. Okay, I think that I've maybe gone slightly skew with. Um, do I want to unpick? Okay, right. What I think I've done wrong, or maybe right, is this. Good morning, Mozzie. Do you like my tits? Do you? I'm turning into a booby streamer, so there you go. Um, what I have actually realised that I've done wrong, maybe, is on this top flat bit, we've sewn this zip totally in. But actually, what I perhaps wanted to do is sew this section along onto there, and then turn that bit under and sew it in there. So I think what we're gonna try and perhaps attempt to do is I've got two options. Actually, I think I'm going to go for option. Well, the first option was to actually leave it on here and try and sew this on. But I think that that in itself, well, it might be achievable. Would it be achievable? Oh, let's see if I can do that. Yeah, it might be achievable. But I was thinking plan B to take this half of the zip off so then we could sew that flat. In actual fact, I can hear Brindy now saying, DJ, take it off and sew it flat. And it does actually probably make sense that if we sew this bit flat, then everything else can curve around onto there. So, um, we need my special tool. Oh, today's been a funny day. How's everyone's day been? AJ, how the devil are you, dude? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is take this off. Oh, bloody say. I need like, definitely go and give Mozzie a follow. I've been watching Mozzie the last couple of days doing Rocksmith, and it's actually like being in your own personal concert. If you're lucky, you do get a request. So I'll concentrate on this. Can you see? All right. Do I need to turn the lights on? Good evening. As I look out my window, Great Scott, it's actually, well, I wouldn't say sunny, but it's definitely light. Can you turn the light on, please, babes? I can't see fuck all. Yeah, that is way better, isn't it? No, I think we'll leave that out, actually. Yeah, I don't know why it went bright orange. Maybe the camera was deciding how to work out white light for a moment. But yeah, at least I can see a little bit better, and I'm hoping that you guys can see a little bit better. We've made a few mistakes on this bum bag, fanny pack, whatever you want to call it. But it's been quite chilled, I think. It's good, isn't it? The extra daylight. I know that the clocks have only changed by an hour, and it shouldn't really make that much of an impact already. But I mean, what have we got? We've got 7 o'clock, and it does actually feel like proper spring-like weather out there. So all I can say is roll on the summer. Ah, I've got some good news as well. I was talking about on the parcel delivery stream the other day that I might have that extra bit of a round that I can do. And I thought it was going to be on Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. The depot manager came up to me today and he said, "Oh, do you want that part round? But it's going to be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday," which again doesn't really make a lot of difference. Hello, Clancy Gaming. How the devil are you? We are. I am. I am DJ. And wave into this camera. Can also probably wave into this camera. Um, I'm DJ, and you've caught me tonight on the sewing stream. We've had a project over the last few weeks. Well, actually, it's part 7, so probably 7 weeks to be honest. But I think, well, I was hoping we're going to finish it today, but I think we're going to be a little bit behind schedule, maybe. Now we're taking this bit off. Ah, hello, Happy Hour TV. How you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah, this is hopefully what we're going to get out of this is we are going to get a quality product, and we would have learnt something in the process. But do you know what, dude? I get myself into all sorts of trouble. Uh, AJ, man, thank you for the 50 bits, dude. Thank you so much. That's really, 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 really kind of you. So, happy hour. I kind of get myself into these positions, and the thing that got me into this, it doesn't, does it? um, Rachel had this sewing machine kicking around, and it had been sort of lying around the house for a while. I'm talking a couple of months now. And I kept sort of, effectively kicking it, and I'm like, oh, bloody machine. And then it got me thinking, a sewing machine. And then I kind of started looking at, just general items around the house, curtains, t-shirts, jeans and stuff. And I thought to myself, looking at a t-shirt, I thought, I can actually sew a t-shirt because, I mean, what is a t-shirt made of? It's made of, I think, probably one, two, three, four shapes. You've got the front, the back. Um, Generally, the sleeves are one piece of material folded around and sewn. And I thought, do you know what? These items of clothing are really, quite simple. You look at a pair of jeans, and again, a couple of shapes sewn together in the right order, one pair of jeans. And I can see you shaking your head now, Happy Hour TV. It's not like that at all. Well, it is like that, but I've just perhaps explained it in its most easiest form. When it comes down to the crunch, there's actually a definite skill to it. I think, well, that's what it is. I think it is optimism. And what we've kind of learned over the weeks is that A, it's not as simple as what it looks. Yeah, I'm unpicking. Okay, let me show you now. This was actually the lid and it was sewn to this zip. But what I've kind of realized is that I want to sew this piece of material onto there as well. And I'm thinking that actually with this flat, I can sew that much fucking better than on a curve. And then when I come to curve this, I can sew that and tuck these edges under like I was supposed to. So, what we learn along the way, Happy Hour TV, is, I don't know actually what I've learned, to be honest. Ukulele Moon, good evening, dude. How are you, man? Hopefully in a second we're going to get out of this little bit of a pickle. We're going to get down to the real business. I thought actually we were going to romp it home, but... So yeah, today's been a funny old day. I don't know how everyone else's day has been. Got up early this morning, which was a little bit of a shock to the system because recently I've just been kind of getting up when I just wake up, really. Because I don't have to go and do the parcels. I don't have to leave here until 9 o'clock. But this morning I had to go and cut someone's grass. Well, actually, I had a lot of grass to cut today. So I got up early. I went to my first job, turned up, trimmed all round the edge, and blew all the grass back onto the lawn. So when I went mowing, I could just sort of mow it up. Got the lawnmower ready. Sorry, there's made like magnifying glass. Got the lawnmower ready, right height, bag on. Tried to start it, pulled the cord a couple of times, bloody cord snapped. So I explained to the customer, packed up everything and went home. So made a couple of phone calls, worked out where I was going to buy a new cord from, went to do the parcel deliveries. Everything is now back on track and running smoothly. Then I finished the parcels, got the new pull cord, and fitted it. Again, job done really, really, really smoothly. Not an issue at all. go to start the bloody lawnmower, and well, that's another bloody story. It wouldn't bloody start for any reason at all. I tried cleaning the spark plug. I tried easy start. I tried everything to get the lawnmower working, and for the life of me, I just couldn't get any life in it at all. So I took it over to the lawnmower shop. Now the lawnmower shop's moved from Port Slade to Small, which probably means absolutely diddly squat to you guys. But there's literally probably one road in and one road out of Small. And it just so happens that when I got there was a police barricade in the middle of the road, and they weren't letting anyone through. Can't bloody say. I want to cut the. I think that was more luck that time. Okay, so we are down to the bare knuckles again. So yeah, the police were barricading the road, and I thought, oh fucking hell, I've come all this way because it had taken me about half an hour to get to there in any case. So I thought, well, I've fucking come this far. I'm gonna just go round the long way via Devil's Dyke. It actually turned out to be a 20-mile detour to travel, a couple of minutes up the road. It was a massive, massive, massive detour. Pulling out these little bits of cotton, much as I can get out. Got to the lawnmower place. They told me that it was going to be about a 3-week wait, but if they could do it a little bit quicker, they would. So I'm kind of on a 3-week waiting list for my lawnmower to be repaired. I think all the lawnmower needs doing really is the carburetor cleaning, but I'm not really, I don't think, mechanically enough minded to do that. And I don't want to cause any damage, so I'm going to leave it to the pros. But the question is, okay, question is, what do I do? Let's have a quick catch up on chat. Make sure I've said hello. Ukulele Moon. I hope I've said hello. I think I've said hello. Edgy, the Duck Dog. How are you? Okay, so by not having my lawnmower, okay, you enjoy your bath. Okay, so we've now got all of our bits of material back to where they were. So I think that I want to be sewing. I think I want to be sewing this onto there so that I can get that round. Actually, that is exactly what I think I need to be doing. We just need to pin that now. Right, I've got some pins somewhere. Let me make sure that you guys can see. I'm going to work out how to pin this. We need it to be even as well, so I'm going to just move that zip. I wonder if it really matters on evenness, because how much room have I got? Just 100%. Yeah, I think that's probably about right. I think that we can hide any mistakes under the sewing. Okay, right, I think we are actually in business. Can you see? Probably not very well. Okay, let's start pinning it. Probably. Something like that, I would have thought. This is where I really kind of need. Misses 2 minutes here. Very good help. Yeah. I think once we've pinned it, it becomes a lot easier. And actually, see, that's pinned in the wrong place because it's not even going to sew the two zips together. It is tricky, this Happy Hour TV. Oh, no, stop that in my ear. Right, I have got the old bum bag that sometimes I refer to for hints and tips. Okay, so it is only about a couple of millimeters it needs to be pinned on by. See, I think if I was good at sewing Happy Hour TV. Let's have a look at that. Oh, yeah. Better. Okay. I think if I can get in this way. Ouch! Then I can get another pin in the other end. And then what I've learned in the first couple of weeks is the pins the sewing machine needs to sew across the pins like that. Hello, Innovic. How are you doing? Thank you for the bitties, dude. We are continuing. Oh, that's wrong. We are continuing on the bum bag, and I think today we are hopefully, ouch, gonna get close to finishing it up. Or I hope we're gonna get close to finishing it up. It's been going on. We're never gonna get a job in a sweatshop. That is for certain. They're gonna say, DJ, you are far too slow. Okay, that is, I think, my guide pins in. And I think what I'm going to do, Happy Hour, is we're going to pin from the middle going out. And then at least that way I know that that edge is about a centimetre. Ah, no, it's wrong. Not in the right place. I wonder if I can pull that along. See, it is about getting this bit right first, because if we don't get this right, the rest of it's going to be, like, well wrong. Okay. Maybe I should have just checked in the first place, because I didn't check. But yeah, no, you're right, Inuvik. Well focused on the bloody. I was quite looking forward to a relocation. Right, let's have a look. It's about a centimetre. And that's about a centimetre. Yeah, no, you're right, happy hour. And you know, I've unpicked stuff now so many times that you'd think that I would kind of almost learn my lesson. But it's been fun. You know, I think what I've got out of this is, you know, a new skill maybe. Maybe the confidence to do other sewing projects. Well, we have got another sewing project. Okay, I think that actually looks good now. You wouldn't believe how long all this sort of malarkey actually takes. Hello, Andrew. How are you doing? Okay, I think that I probably want to pin this way out and then that way out. So now we're going to put the pins in this way. Yeah, no, I'm very well, man. I'm I'm how am I? I need to look at that. It needs to come down a bit. The bag is coming along very well, actually. Other than having a few problems pinning this little bit of a section, I think we are, you know, getting close to the final stages of production. I will give you a quick look in a minute. I just want to try and pin a bit more. Okay, right. We are literally sewing stuff together now. So this is the front of the bag with kind of the middle flap. No, we've taken about 7 weeks so far to do this. We've had a couple of weeks off, and we've also made a prototype. So the prototype. Oh, okay. You weren't actually here for all the beginning bits, were you? So, oh, do you want me to? Okay, right. Let's have a quick recap of what we've done. That's probably the best thing to do at this stage. And then Happy Hour knows exactly what kind of a mess I've got myself into. Okay, Happy Hour TV. I am DJ, and if you have, oh, actually, let me. I don't think this man does have. I don't know how to do this. Okay. Okay, so I wear a bum bag, and this is the style of bum bag that I wear. I've bought probably 3, 4, 5 of these over the years, and they just are so brilliant that I love them. And as you can see, they've been worn to death. So this is basically the bum bag. It's got a pouch at the back where you can put sort of like your secret money and bank cards and stuff. Then in the front pouch bit here, it's sort of big enough to put your keys in, maybe. I used to smoke, so I could put a small tin of tobacco in there, lighter. So that was big enough for all my kind of smoking essentials, and you know. And then this front bit was big enough for sweets to go in. just maybe I should have been showing you on the bigger camera. So that's the inside bit, and that's for where the sweets went. It could definitely go on a couple of more episodes. So that is basically the bum bag. The next stage was to take the A bum bag apart, and what I ended up with is a load of individual shapes. So that is a front pocket, that's some cording. You're getting the drift, aren't you? So a lining. That I didn't need to recreate. And then there you are, that's what you recognise, sort of the lid shape. So where's our lid? Where is it? Somewhere around, oh, there it is. So here's our lid, sewn together. I don't know whether you call it a lid or a, I don't know. So we've got all our different shapes of material there. Now, the next bit is really clever. Well, it's not even really clever at all. It's just like kids in play school do this sort of stuff. We got the shapes, and I got some old breakfast boxes. Which breakfast cereal do you reckon I eat? There's a big 800-gram box. Your favourite? I love crunchy nutters. Okay, so with all the different shapes of material, I laid them out on pieces of card and we cut ourselves, templates. So now I've got a number of different pieces or shapes of cardboard that I'm able to cut the materials out of. A bit like this. What we did learn as well. What No, proper crunchy nut. What I did learn as well is some of the materials must have sagged over time. So actually, this shape here has got. I don't know whether you can see. It's got a very slight curve on it, but it wants to be straight. Maybe the ruler will show us. So we made a couple of error cuts in the material, which I think we hopefully learn on the test bum bag. I don't actually think we did. I think we learnt it on the real thing. So that's basically kind of where we've got to. Lots of different shapes of material, lots of different templates of card. And that goes into there, just like that. So you can see how easy this is, Happy Hour TV. We've got the shapes, we've got the sewing machine. Now it's a case of putting the shapes together in the right order. I had a go with our prototype bum bag, and this is kind of where we got to. We managed to. Some things on this are actually better than actually the real thing, which is crazy. So we've got our back bit with the pocket, which is all good. That fits nicely. The lid went on. Which would close, and we didn't go much further than this, but that would close onto there and blah, 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 blah. If we had done a little bit further, I would have realised that we needed to make some adjustments. So that is our prototype. So actually, we've probably made 2 bum bags in the 7 weeks. And here we are today on, almost the finished example. Well, it's not even well. Okay. I want. I am kind of impressed myself, really. I want to probably start. This is a guide pin, by the way, because I don't need. No, I've had no outside assistance other from you guys, sort of saying, "Oh, I wouldn't do it like that." We kind of have a bit of a think, work it out, and then go forward from there. So yeah, other than help from you guys, we have done it single-handedly. Threading up the sewing machine the first week was a bit of a nightmare because I've never done that either. So if I sew up to about there, probably take that pin out. Yeah, definitely mass production. I'm thinking that we should go full out and buy ourselves like a little workshop in China and make like Nike t-shirts and stuff. That is very true. That is very true. I'm hoping that we would have made this well enough that we don't ever need to fix it. I'm actually going to take that pin out now, but I'm going to put this one in first. Just here. You know, that's all I'm hoping is that we've made it well enough that we aren't ever going to have to fix it. So that is kind of where we are at happy hour. And do you know what I've also said? And I don't know whether anyone remembers or can quote. I don't think actually anyone can remember, so I might have actually got away with it. This is where chat goes. They do remember. Ah, Ninja always has a bath on a Tuesday, don't they? Okay, that one's in there as well. We need probably some music on in the background because you can't even hear like the cogs of my brain working, can you? Okay, so I think that's kind of where I want it, but not really exactly where I wanted it. I suppose now is probably the time. No, it's fine. It's fine because the pins are going to hold it in place. And I'm going to take the pins out and just position it into its final place before I sew it. Just like that. Okay. So that will sew that bit to there. Cool. Did you find your bucket? Because I did see a bucket with a was it a black bucket with a Scottish sticker on it? Because if it was, I've seen that. Ah, beautiful. Right. Okay, we are into business now. This is where the fun happens. Happy hour 2 hour. This is where it all goes wrong and we end up unpicking it. Okay. Um, we've got two options here. I'm going to see if I can move this camera. Give you a better like. Um, What if I can stick you here? Okay. Don't know whether that's any good or not. But I suppose that's an alright view, isn't it? Okay, let's get this show on the road. So I'm hoping that everything is pinned correct. I'll tell you what we need to do actually. What I always do, I go, oh no, that'd be fine. We'll just sew it like that. When indeed, what I have in this box here is I've got a bit of, I don't know what you call it, sewing machine foot, the zips. And it's actually that fucking bit as well. Cool. Bit. Right. Okay, so is that? Oh, that's the fucking cotton I'm supposed to be using. Not far. Wondered why it was a bit dark. Never mind. Suppose we've got a spare other cotton then. Okay. That's quite. Can you see that? I can make that picture bigger if you want to see. Let's have a look. See if we can make this bigger. How is that? That's fucking cool, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna make that big for the minute. Okay. We are going to put this through here, and I want to, I think, start just where. I want to put that down, just behind that first pin. That's actually really good. I don't know why I didn't think of this 7 weeks ago. That's really cool. Maybe even if the camera was round the other way. It is a good shot, isn't it? I'm going to maybe move the camera this way and see how that is. It's probably not going to... That's pretty good, isn't it? Okay, right. We're going to go for a bit of sewing with this angle then. So we're starting just behind the pin, and I just want to sew along and just get it close to the zip or close to the edge. Actually, where is that going to start? Probably actually want to go there. Should we try that? Oh, sorry, chat. I will sort you out. Ah, you're only stuck there with blue tack, for God's sake. Okay, let me just lift. What I've learned as well is it's very important which way the cotton goes as well, because you can easily... Okay, I'm gonna just sew this quickly and then... I can start taking pins out and position. So I'm going to take this pin out here. My fingers are a bit fat. I could probably do with a pair of tweezers. In actual fact, I was kindly gifted some bits towards sewing materials. So I might buy myself a pair of tweezers, because I think they would be very useful. Okay, so I'm just going to position that better. And I'm going to keep that sewing running along there until my finger gets close. And have another look as to where we are. reposition. And so I'm going to take this pin out. I don't even know whether you're supposed to take the pins out then, but pull that down. I think this one needs to come out. So all the pins are doing are basically holding it, you know, very close to where I want it. And now I can do the final kind of stitching and get it in the exact finishing. Okay. How is that picture? Is that picture all right? That picture pretty good, is it? Okay, I think I'm going to close the zip now. It probably will go out of focus, what with my fat fingers being there. I just need to move that down a little bit. Willie, good evening, mate. How the devil are you? How are you, man? We are probably nowhere near finishing this. And this is kind of the final stitch, so I just need to make sure that it's in line. I think so, I'm going to show you how we're going to get on with the bum bag in a minute. I think I just want to go past that pin a little bit. And up, and away. I don't know how I get so much fucking cotton back in the fucking thing. Okay, right. I can put you back onto DJ cam now. I'll move you again when we do some more sewing. Ah, there you go. It's better. Okay. So we can make DJ small because you don't want to really see me, do you? So we put DJ back down here. So this is, oh, we'll take this pin out. I'm going to need to cut some more material. Okay, so Willie, we are making really good progress into the bomb bag today. We've just literally sewn the front pocket onto what I would call, I suppose the lining. That is literally all it is, the lining. With these bits of cotton. So the next bit was the lid, wasn't it, that we unpicked? So let's try and get rid of something. How are we doing for time today? Yeah, no, got a bit of time, I think. We are doing very well. We unpicked the lid as well, Willie, today. One of the weeks, we actually went off and made pancakes because it's Shrove Tuesday. So this is the lid. The lid we now, I think, wanted to sew on this way, didn't we? But how did I measure that last time? I think I just guessed the middle and turned it round that way. So, We're gonna sew it that. Why are we sewing this? That wants to be on that way. So that. How does this go round then? How does this bit go round? That will fold back like that to make a nice edge. And then it obviously goes there. No, something like that. But why am I saying this? Probably not that way. Probably this way. Probably that way. Probably that way. If that gets sewn that way. No, it needs to be sewn. If that gets sewn. No, that's wrong. I think that. Where does that want to go? Let's forget about that edge. It's going to be sewn onto there. Yeah. It's supposed to be a sewing stream, but it's more like a scratch your head and hope for the best stream. I'm just trying to work out which way. Ah, 12 Raiders from Danny Wiseman. Welcome Raiders. Welcome Raiders. Good evening, Danny Wiseman. Good evening, Raiders. Welcome to tonight's sewing stream. I'm trying to kind of work out quickly how to. Okay, Raiders, what we're doing, I don't know whether Danny told you. Virago! I don't know how to do this. It's that way, isn't it? The final sewing is a little bit more tricky than what I planned. I can't work this one out. Night Cookie, welcome to the stream. We are tonight making okay, no, I'm just trying to work out we had this on earlier. I just want to I'm going to turn that off for a minute. I just had TTS in my ears because it just helps me a little bit. Okay, so what we're doing, I'll catch up on chat in just a second. What we need to do, Virago, is we need to sew this on kind of upside down and this way, so that when that all folds back, that is the right. I'm just trying to work out. Does this piece need to be under here like that to be sewn on? But then that's not the right way. It needs to go. I think it needs to go that way and underneath. Then as it goes around there, that's still the wrong way. It needs to maybe be that way. And that's the wrong way. How the fuck did I do that last time? Ah, let me look at the. Okay, so this is where we go back to the other bum bag and we work out. So this is the corner that I'm trying to work out. And that bit folds around and sews. Folds round. So this bit here must be. Okay, so I don't think I need to worry about that top bit. I just need to worry about. What do I need to worry about here? So that wants to be sewn on that way. I think actually, yeah. I think we just need to sew it on like that, turning it as we sew to get to that edge. That then means that it'll be that way. The zip will come off, and then these edges will be a little bit funny and a little bit jagged. These edges here will be a little bit funny and a little bit jagged. But then they will hopefully sew onto this. Oh, do I need to sew that first? Do I need to sew that onto there? Ah, do I need to sew that onto the flat bit there so that when I come round to doing that, it... Ah, yes. Yeah, now you're talking. Okay. So I think we're going to put that to the side for a minute. I think you're right, actually. We are going to go over into another week on this. It could actually probably go 10 weeks um, looking at the way that it's going. So we are going to sew this back line a bit onto, and that needs to go on that way. Okay, back to pinning. So we need to sew this on, and we're going to pin just a little bit round the edge. Hang on. That'll make that solid so that when that folds round, maybe I do need to, and that'll fold round, that'll fold round that way. I need some help, chap. What do you reckon we need to do here? Do we need to sew this back bit on so that then we can attach it to the zip? But this all folds round. That's gonna fold. That's gonna fold there like that, and then be. Forget about this flap for a moment. Forget about that lining. That, and we forget about that end. That is going to be onto the zip. And then actually that will be sewn inside out. what do I want to do there with that? Where does that flap go on? Can't work that out. Because if I sew this bit to the bottom bit, maybe I'll sew that to the bottom bit, fold that back, and then if I sew that that way, and fold that back like, then that bit will effectively be. Right, that's wrong as well. That's wrong. I can't think. I can't work this one out. Right, let's have a look at the original again, see if I can. So that bit of material goes up and down between there. I don't think. Yeah, no, that's got to be connected to the lid. Yeah, I think the front bit gets connected to the lid. And then the back bit just joins them. Okay, right, we're going to run with that then. So Happy Hour, you can kind of see where we're going here. It is a little bit, it's a little bit of a puzzle. Let's have a quick catch up on chat. Hey, Brindy, how are you? How's your day at school? Okay. No, it is confusing. Okay, if you have a look at all of the stitching on the edges, this is the bit that I'm kind of worried about at the moment. And that all kind of folds in on itself and makes a really nice kind of finish there. If I now turn the bag inside out, because this is how we're going to sort of finally sew it. Okay. Okay, so this is now our bag inside out. This cording around the edge is just to make these cut edges look really nice. You can see that we've got our shapes this way, so that's one of the shapes. And it's just kind of working out how all of this corner goes together. Maybe actually I'm thinking about it the wrong way. Maybe we need to be inside out. So what am I doing now? What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I'm trying to attach this to either the back or the front, and I think it needs to go to the front, because once that pulls that around into shape, you actually force this to be together as two shapes, and you this finishes off the stitching. So I think really this flap needs to be attached to there, and it needs to go perhaps that way. So when I flip it that way, yeah, no, I think that's right actually. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew that edge, so that's on, and I'm going to sew that side. I'm not even going to change the foot. Sorry, you don't get sewing cam this time, but you will next time. It will do, yes. So I don't want to just sew the corner just yet. Yeah, no, you're totally right, Mr. Two-Man. That's kind of where I'm sort of coming from, is that I need to leave a little bit of the corner open, but at the same time I need to kind of start sealing it up. I'm gonna just pin my zip together. What was Danny up to then? Oh, okay, that pin's gonna keep that. Ah, nice. Yeah, it was a light evening, wasn't it? I always miss Danny's stream. Danny's streams are so good. It's tricky. I think I'm just gonna fucking say. If I do it this way. But yeah, 2 minutes. This has been definitely a challenge from start to finish. If I pin that, or I think I'm just gonna go for it. It's yeah, no, I am doing you. uh, I just wanted to kind of secure that so that I know what I'm dealing with. I thought no one. I thought no one was going to ask. I didn't really want to say. Because no address. Okay, right. I think that we're going to go somewhere like that. Okay. How is this right? But we are going to go out live on stream in the, not me in the dress, obviously, but with Rachel in the dress. So I think I'm going to start that there. The dress isn't, ouch, the dress isn't for me. Okay, I'm going to pin this because I think that is kind of Rachel's going to wear it out. It's going to be like the Emperor's clothes, possibly. Think if I do that. Yeah, yeah, we're in business. So how am I going to do this that way? Okay. Oh, you're a dick. You're an actual dick, but there you go. Okay, right. I think that is ready to sew. Um, right. Let's get you back onto sewing cam. Um, okay, right. That. Yeah. No, not at all. I'm hoping not. Okay, so now you've got sewing cam. I should actually maybe put that down. There? No? One more? Let's put it just here. Ah, that's better, isn't it? Okay. You've now got sewing cam. Brindy's probably so excited about this, going, "Oh no, I'm driving in my car. I can't do this." Okay. I think the camera's actually probably in the way, but where's my old footy thing? Okay, that I think is going to have to be our first stitch, and um, Willie, keep your fingers crossed for me. We are off, guys. Oh, why is that not so? Ah, I didn't put the foot down. Let me just sort this bloody concoction out again. See, that's how careful you've got to be with sewing machines. They can be like really temperamental. Because I missed bloody Danny's stream. Right, focus. Ah, there you go. Am I finishing it? Am I finishing it? Of course I'm finishing it. It is a close-up action shot. Okay. Um, Hello, young Jules. Yeah. Okay. See, I am going to be the new Kelvin Klein. Don't you worry about that. There's going to be like branded t-shirts. You can't see very well. Oh, I didn't stream this. I never stream on a Tuesday because I never really get any parcels on a Tuesday. And Colin Klein. Yeah, no, I never really get many parcels on a Tuesday, so that's why I don't do a parcel delivery stream on a Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the big reveal. Shall I leave you on the bloody sewing machine? And just, oh no, the cable's not long enough, is it? You're going to have to go back over here then. Have a look at the keyboard. Big DJ! That's good, isn't it? Make you into small DJ. Did anyone in the world, I think it's more of a UK thing, Big Cook, Little Cook? How about you, Nat? You can have the budgie. Okay, so what we've got here now, I think, sort of similarly to what Happy Hour TV was saying about cushions, is we're kind of getting an inside-out bag. Is DJ Technique. Okay, so we've kind of got loads of bits of cotton I'm cutting off. Bit pissed off that I used the wrong bloody cotton. Never mind. Yeah, we can do a party in the Discord if you want. What was that, Paul? Right, okay, cool. So we've now got this kind of inside out-ish, looks like a baseball catcher thing, doesn't it? Maybe I could go into business making those. This is where we discover whether we've done something horribly wrong or whether actually it's gone right. What do you reckon, guys? What do you reckon? I think looking at it is it kind of looks promising. Yeah. It's not about opening it through the zip. It's about now, I think, sort of turning it that way. Ah, look at those corners. We did those it could still be voted for as a Frankenstein bum bag, but I know what we've done wrong as well. But I can rectify that, I think. It is looking good, isn't it? That is literally. I mean, forget about that it's open and that everything's going to fall out of it. But if I compare that, no, that's the right way now. That is the right way. Okay. So that I haven't got a motif. That is kind of what we're dealing with, and I think actually we've got a good replica. Okay, so what we need to probably do, what is the time? No, this is the back. So that's the back. That is going to be the front. Ah, look at that. Ah, look at that. Okay, so this is, imagine we've sewn this all together. Forget about these rubbish bits down here. Okay, so we've got that bit there. As it spins round, you've got the nice side, which goes to the back. Oh, yeah, no, we are going to sew this inside out. So that is the back, full rotation into this side again. Okay, let's have a quick demo of the pocket. So we open the front pocket here. And other than the fingers coming right through the bottom, you know, we've got one little pocket there. Mr. 2 minutes, are you not impressed with how well we have done? And then this should hopefully open up round like that. That's going to open up. Hey presto, we've got a bit in there. I'm actually really impressed with how well we've done. The only bit that I fucked up so far, I could probably maybe during the week unpick this and do it again. Um, but this bit here, where you can see the stitch line there, on the other bum bag, all we need to do is get like a square bit of material like this, fold it over, make it all nice, and then just stitch it over that front bit to make a nice finished edge. Um, and I think that's probably going to have to be one of the next things that I do. Don't even know whether I should unpick that again. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's big enough to get my keys in and my phone, so that's that. The question is how do... Okay, so it's all going to be turned inside out. So let's imagine that that's inside out and this is inside out. How do I stitch those together? I think that I perhaps have to do that, the top bit first, running along like that. Oh, no, we don't do... Ah, I know what we do then. Okay, so we probably go... that was when I had a dad thingy, like a book cover thing for my phone. You know, the old ones. So yeah, then I think that we would would we sew the top first and then the bottom? Yeah, the last seam, Mr. 2 Minutes. I think we sew this together in 3 bits. So forget about for these. I'm ready to make Rachel's dress. We've got pins and everything. No, 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 no. I can't do it as a whole lot, and I will explain why now. Okay, imagine that this is got the other bit on and we're going to sew it. We need to sew along this line first to create the top. Then we need to leave a bit of a gap here, and we need to sew round this shape to get the bottom all folded in. So it's all going to come together and be folded. But right at the last minute, what we need to do, and I will show you on this bum bag. Okay, what we've got here is we've got a strap. Okay. Again, everything is sewn inside out and it's made quite nicely and quite securely. If I turn this inside out again and we just sort of focus on this corner temporarily, it seems, it seems like this top bit is sewn like that. The bottom bit comes up, and inside you can sort of see the strap poking through there. So I think what they've done is once they've done the top and got that lined up and done the bottom and got that lined up, is they then feed get the strap, they feed that right into the corner and get the strap coming through just so that they can see it there. And then the final stitches are going up and down this bit here to really create a strong connection at that point, and likewise for the other side. So at that point, you turn everything back inside the right way, and I suppose the zip then gets done up, and then I suppose the last thing to actually do is you pull that through like that, and it probably gets tougher and tougher and tougher until you get to there. Why have what's have I done? I don't know what that was. Oh, that was time, isn't it? Where's my time gone? Okay. Oh no, that's not the time. Don't know what that is. what that is. Okay. So yeah, we then pull on the straps, which then pulls everything into shape. So that is kind of where we are at. And I suppose the question that I need to ask myself now, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that patch across here during the rest of the week. I can probably. Yeah, so I was just worried about how easy, because it's now curved rather than being flat, which is why I unpicked it and did the zip originally, because you can kind of see the issues of it being all curvy. But I do think that I should, once I've got that bit of material cut, I should be able to just wiggle everything out of the way enough to start stitching and cut. So I think it will be okay, but it's perhaps not the best way of doing it. But no, I think we're doing well. It's just working out this bit. Oh, I probably want to actually make this bit into a bag then, don't I? If that's bit in a bag, if that's in a bag, then that doesn't really matter how it then gets. Oh, look at that. That will so lovely across there. Yeah, no, it is. I don't know whether you can. Don't know whether you can see on this bit of material. Um, how is that? I would say this material here is probably as thick and maybe as tough as denim. That's what type of material this is. When I went into the shop and chose it, I did sort of say to the woman, I want something, tough, not quite canvas, but, getting on that way. That's what we kind of chose. So I think we need to actually sew this into a bag, and that will probably take us nicely to where we need to be. Yeah, no, yeah, rugged, manly, yeah, definitely manly. So, yeah, I'm just gonna lay this on top then, and we are going. So that shall I change the thingy to a. I might just keep that foot on and just do it. Leave her in. Okay, right. Do you want to go back onto sewing cam then? I'm not even gonna pin that because I'm getting quite brave at sewing. Right, there you go. Onto sewing cam. Oh, that's good. Right, let's make you big again. Perfect. Do you like that, Mr. Frilly? This is specially for you today. I was thinking, how can I make the stream just a little bit better for Mr. Frilly? And then it came to me. Good. Butter? I might have to pin it. Oh, fuck. Okay, we are, I think. In business. Again. Meow, do you like this view? Okay, we're going a little bit off course. I'm just gonna push me over a bit like that. It was the zip that actually pushed me off course. I'm gonna have to have a look back at the VOD and see how that how the sewing thing is. Very good focusing, is it? I wonder if I need to change the way that it focuses and just set it on. Yeah, maybe that's it. Video. Bigger video, maybe. Sharpness, white balance. Oh, there you go. Zoom, focus. Probably quite good there, isn't it? Okay, we're going to leave that there. Yeah, autofocus. I've just turned autofocus off, and that is probably, that won't refocus. It'll just do the light now. So you should hopefully get, yeah. Sorry, you're going to have to cope with that for a minute, just until I get round the corner. Okay, that's better. Hello, Captain Michael. Why are you unsubbing and unfollowing? I am well. We are currently nearly. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, Michael. I will try to remember that. I think it might be okay. Or cap. Okay. You're lucky that I'm not wearing my captain. Okay. I'm just gonna block your view again. Beautiful. There you go, Mr. Frilly. No more blocked view for you. So, let's move you back over there. Yeah, push that down. Right, I'm gonna need to, I wonder if there's a button that, because I need to put you back onto autofocus. Control, focus, auto, apply. So far we've foot cam. No, we haven't got foot cam. Okay. So we've now there's going to be plenty of stitch in here. Happy Hour TV. I kind of thought about that myself, and I don't know whether you can. I'm going to show you now. I don't know whether you can see, but on this side we've got sort of multiple sort of stitch in there. That's only one stitch, but once it goes all together and we get another line of stitch, and you know, in places some of them have had maybe 3 or 4 bits of stitching. So I think that bit's good. That bit is then okay. So I think, right, let's have a look at this, and I think we are going to go into next week. Yeah, there is. It's down here. There. Do you want foot cam? Yeah, but I've had so much fun over the last 7 weeks. You know, I cannot tell you how much fun I've had, Mozzie. You know, hanging out with Andrew and Happy Hour TV, Minge, yourself, Brindy. It's been actually really, I've really enjoyed every moment. So no, I don't think it would have been better to buy off Amazon. So what we're going to do next week, I think, is we're probably going to work out where this bottom is and start to pin and sew. It worries me that these bits aren't maybe in the right place. No, hopefully I won't. I'm thinking this bit here, shall I trim? Yeah, this is number 12. No, number 14, I think we're on. I think we're on number 14. So yeah, I think that's what we need to do. We need to just move that down to the bottom so that everything is where it should be. I probably then need to so I think next week we are actually going to finish this. I think what we need to do, Elvis, next week is we need to kind of pin. Do I need to pin this? I'm going to think about this during the week. Because I know that I do need to sew it, and I need to sew along the bottom and then along the top. Actually, maybe we need to sew the top first. I'm gonna think about this and try and work it out, because we might actually just have to whiz along the top first and do that so that we've got the top stitch there. Oh, actually, that seems actually way more sensible. That does seem a better plan. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that exactly in the middle. We're going to whiz along the top. Um, it could be done now, but this is where the fuck ups kind of happen if I rush it and don't plan it. Yeah, whiz along the top. So I think, we could do that top bit, which would get that firm and secure, and then it'd just be a case of working out how to pin. Yeah, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna have to just work out the edge all the way round, and then um, and then I will open that a bit like that. So I'm happy that actually we're able to open zips and so that will then all be sewn up really tight like that. And I suppose at that point, we poke our straps through. Yeah, next week we're definitely going to finish. I can visualize it now. And then we'll poke the straps through. We'll do a couple of up and downs on there and a couple of up and downs on there. We will then get the cording and just finish off with a nice bit of cording to finish the edges. And then, and then we will turn it inside out just like that. It won't fall apart like that. I'm sure it won't fall apart like that. And then hey presto, am I dying it? That is what I'm going to put out to chat. I did say that if it turned into being a Frankenstein bum bag, we would dye it green. So I think what I will do, Brindy, when we've got the finished item, is I will take as many photos as I can, sort of side view, back view, inside out. Um, and I will maybe set up a channel in Discord and you guys can vote on whether it's a Frankenstein bum bag or whether it is a success. Or if it turns out to be a Frankenstein bum bag, I will let you guys choose the color as well. I did say green because green's quite good with Frankenstein. But if it does turn out to be the Frankenstein bag, not only will I let you guys choose whether it is a Frankenstein bum bag, I'll let you choose the color as well. I don't think it'll be purple because I really do believe that it is going to turn out to be a pucker bum bag. You're probably going to troll me and go, nope, it's definitely a Frankenstein bum bag. We want it purple, which does make it into another stream as well. But 2 minutes, you've got to agree with me at this point here. Tanya. You've got to agree with me 2 minutes. That this hasn't turned out too bad, has it? We started off with all those bits of material, and actually, this is a bag now. This is a bag. Um, or maybe even a hand warmer. I don't know. There are a couple of little bits that I can see that I would perhaps change if I had. Believe me, 2 minutes. Oh no, you only speak the truth. Believe me, when I first took on this, I was a bit like, "Oh my god, I really have bitten off way more than I can chew." But I think actually, over the last 7 weeks, we've come in leaps and bounds, and actually, this is going to be. Um, I think it's definitely turned into one of those success stories. I don't think it's going to be a Frankenstein bum bag at all. So I'm really happy about that. We are rapidly approaching. Oh, what I'm trying to do here, Happy Hour TV, is. Oh, yeah, definitely. What I'm trying to do here, Happy Hour TV, and sort of similarly on the cooking streams, is I'm trying to just maybe prove the point that, some of these really difficult um, items of clothing, bags, bits of cooking, we can all do. Uh, we can all do this. I believe that, everyone in chat, if they had a sewing machine and a few bits of material, it's not going to be a green bum bag. I am the next Giorgio Armani. But, I said, I think we've done really well. On that note, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys and I'm going to have a look. Let's have a look. Who we've got. No, I've seen your bucket. Let's make this big. There's not many people on tonight, is there? I thought Night was streaming then, but Night's not streaming. I'm gonna send you. We haven't really got anyone on. Yeah, no, Fallen's on. Why didn't he come up on a raid then? He doesn't come up when for raid channel. I wonder why that is. Do it on the here. Slash. Fallen. Oh, not E. Is that at Fallen underscore M? Yeah, no, that looks right. Okay, guys, I am going to say my goodbyes now. Thank you again for hanging out and just following the progress of the bum bag. It's going to be finished next week. I'm definitely sure. Maybe we could probably even stretch it out one more week if you do deem that it needs to be dyed a colour. But that is that. The raid is ready to go and I will be back streaming parcel deliveries tomorrow. Oh, we've got an extra round to do tomorrow as well. So, fortunately for me, I get to spend some really good quality time with you guys. Unfortunately for you, you've got to spend another couple of hours with me. But I'm sure it'll all work out well. You guys are off to the Fallen. I'm going to see you later. Be good. See ya.